Hello, Emma. Nice to meet you. My name's Tess. It's good to see you here for your first antenatal appointment.
Yeah, thank you. I only found out I was pregnant 2 weeks ago and I was more than 2 months gone. I'm still in shock.
So it came as quite a shock to you that you were 2 months pregnant.
Yeah, and I mean, I was partying quite a lot up until then, so I'm really worried I may have harmed the baby.
Well, you're concerned about the impact your drinking has had on your baby, as you want to give your baby the best start.
Yeah, I mean, it's really been getting to me. I've stopped since I found out, but it's been really hard.
Well, you've done really well to stop for the moment. It's never too late to reduce or stop alcohol intake. I'd like to get a better sense of your drinking patterns before pregnancy and now. Would it be okay if I asked you a few questions about this?
Yeah.
Up until you found out you were pregnant, how often would you have had a drink containing alcohol?
Well, I guess we probably would have gone out a couple of times a week, maybe 3 nights a week or so.
Okay. And how many drinks typically would you have had on a day that you were drinking?
Well, I usually just drink vodka and Coke. I'd probably have 2 or 3 when I'm in the pub, and I probably would have had 2 or 3 at home before I went out too.
So you were having about 6 vodkas 3 nights a week. That's 18 standard drinks a week, and you told me you haven't had a drink for the last 2 weeks.
No, not since I found out I was pregnant. I haven't gone out anywhere.
Okay, well, thank you for answering those. Do you mind me asking, what are your thoughts when you responded to those questions?
Well, I think you can see why I'm so concerned. I mean, I know I've stopped drinking now, but it's been really hard. And so much of college life is about drinking, and I don't want to be the one that's just sitting at home stuck by themselves when everyone else is going out.
I can hear what a struggle it's been for you, that you found yourself in 2 completely different worlds, that of preparing to bring a baby into the world, and then the student world, where it's been centered around partying. I imagine that's quite difficult for you trying to make that adjustment.
Yeah, and I mean, part of me still wants to go and live out the rest of the college life that I have, because I'm not going to be able to do it again. And I really don't want to lose my friends.
And the other part?
Well, I mean, I guess I also need to face the reality of the situation that I'm in now, and I do want to protect my baby.
What do you know about drinking alcohol and pregnancy?
Well, I know people say you shouldn't, but I'm not really sure why.
Would it help if I gave you this leaflet and take you through some of it right now? It contains everything you need to know about alcohol and pregnancy. Basically, when mum drinks, baby drinks, and it can damage a developing brain and body. I know you're concerned about your drinking over the first 2 months. And there's no way of saying how it has affected your baby yet. But if you stop now, you'll give your baby the best chance. You've done really well not drinking these last 2 weeks. How do you feel about what we've discussed?
Well, then I realised that I have to stop drinking now because I want to protect my baby and I don't want to cause it any more harm.
Well, I'm really glad to hear that you've made that decision. I imagine it would be difficult for you. Do you have anybody who can support you through this change?
Well, I mean, I think if I explained it to my friends, what I learned today, they would want to help and support me.
I can hear how determined you are to make this change. How confident do you feel about making this change?
Well, I mean, I feel very confident. I am absolutely determined. And I think if I tell my 2 best friends, they will really want to help and support me.
Thank you so much, Emma, for being so honest and open about your current situation.
Thank you. I feel much better having discussed it now. Thanks.